Okay. Good morning, students. Today I will be discussing about some of the few more problems from the examination. And before going to that, we had one mistake in one of the problems. Particularly, one of the student has raised this one. I not observed that. Uh, See this one, problem number 79. Problem number 79. In the problem number 79, there is a sub part. Find x of minus 2t plus 3. 79, 7. There is a correction in this one. So actually what has happened is in the problem was given like this. Uh, the problem given is like this. 0, minus 1, plus 1, 1, x of t. We need to find out x of minus 2t plus 3. So actually this first what you should do is x of t plus 3. X of t plus 3 is nothing but what? Shift left by 3 units. So by mistake I have written, you see this problem, I have shifted to right. It should be whenever t plus is there, it should be shifted to left. So therefore, what you should do is shift left. Minus 3, shift left by 3 units means subtract by 3. Minus 1 minus 3 means what? Minus 4. So this will go to minus 4. And this is minus 3. And this is minus 2. That's how it would be. That is your x of t plus 3. But you see in this problem, I have shifted to right. That is wrong. So this should not be done. Okay. Next, what you should do is after this is shift. Then we should do the scaling. According to precedence rule, we should do shifting, scaling, and folding. We should do it. Okay. Scaling by what is that? 2t. So x of 2t plus 3. Replace t by 2t in x of t plus 3. So 2t is equal to minus 2. Therefore, 2t is equal to minus 4. Therefore, t is equal to minus 2. So it will come to this edge, will come to this point, minus 2. 2t is equal to minus 3. Therefore, t is equal to minus 3 by 2. Minus 3 by 2 means minus 1.5. This is minus 1. This is minus 2. Minus 1.5 is here. And 2t is equal to minus 2. Therefore, t is equal to minus 1. Therefore, this edge will come to this point. Okay, right. So this is your x of 2t plus 3. Then fold it. Fold it to what is that we have? X of minus 2t plus 3. That means folding the x of 2t minus 3. That means replace t by minus t in x of 2t plus 3. It will go to, see, 0 will remain 0. Minus 1 will go to plus 1. And this is minus 3 by 2. And minus 3 by 2 will go to plus 3 by 2. 0. This is 1. This is 2. And automatically it will, this 1 minus 1 will go to plus 1. And minus 3 by 2 will come to 3 by 2. Sorry. Next, what we have is up to this one. Minus 2 will go to plus 2. So this is what the correct one. And whatever I did it in the last one, that is 79. 79 in the 7, that is wrong, right? So this one you delete it and use that one, right? So other than that, rest and all is fine. Okay. So just keep doing yourself, and if you're finding it mistake, you can call me and tell. One of the student has raised this one. Otherwise, I would have not observed that. Okay, right? Such kind of, see, wherever it is, it may be a small mistake, may be there. And in such situations, please do check the problems. If you are not convinced with the whatever the problem I am doing it, if you're not understanding, maybe wrong also. So what will happen is just go through it, sir. This is that's how you got this one. If you ask that, then I will tell it. What is it? Okay. So that is one problem what we have seen. Okay, now let us move on to the next problem. Okay, right. Another simple examination problem from electrical engineering. We had asked in electrical engineering signals and system, one problem was asked. So don't worry about electrical or electronics, just variety of problems we need. Okay, what and all the type of problems they asked in the VTU examination that I am trying to solve. That's it. Okay, any of the problems you go through the question paper, so sir, this kind of problem you are not done. If you feel like I'll do it, it's not an issue. Okay. So now one simple problem, simplest possible problem, he has asked for 8 marks. Okay, right? A signal x of t is equal to u of t. X of t is equal to u of t is a unit step function. Sketch and sketch each of this. Sketch and find. I think there is some table and all that. Okay, anyhow. X. So now what is that we have is x of t is there. Some of the things he has asked. So find these things, he said, x of t minus 2, second one x of 2t, and third one x of t by 2, and fourth one x of minus t. So these things he has asked, right? It's a very simple one. I see this x of t is from where to where? 0 to infinity, because x of t is what? U of t. U of t is ranging from 0 to infinity. That is your x of t. And x of t by 2. So first one, what is that you should do? X of t minus 2. X of t minus 2 means what? Shift right by 2 units. Shift right by 2 units. So shift right by 2 units means what? Instead of 0, 1. It starts from 2 up to infinity, it will be there. That's it. That will fetch you 2 marks. Second one. So this is going up to infinity. Only this edge is there. Other edge is at infinity. Even if this edge is shifted to right, even if it is shifting to right, right edge is at infinity. Infinity shifted right, still it is at infinity only. So therefore, don't worry about the right edge. Left edge is shifted right by an amount equal to 2 units. So therefore, you are going to get this. Second one, x of 2t. This is also very interesting. Observe here. So this is equal to t. T is equal to 0. T is equal to 0. 2t is equal to 0. Therefore, t is equal to 0 itself. That means after scaling also it will remain same. Because 2t is equal to 0. Therefore, t is equal to 0. This will remain same. This is x of 2t. Third one, x of t by 2. X of t by 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, t is also equal to 0. Once again, it remains same. So that is the beauty of this problem. Students will get confused. Sir, original problem itself, if you write, you will get the 2 marks. Just by mentioning it as x of 2t or x of t by 2, just write x of t itself as it is. You will fetch you 2 plus 2, 4 marks. Okay, right. Fourth one, what is that we have is x of minus t. X of minus t will change, right? X of t, replace t by minus t. Minus t is equal to 0. Okay, right? Minus t is equal to 0. So this is your u of t. X of minus t means fold it. This is 0. This is x of minus t. Right? So that's how we should do it. That is 8 marks. Out of that, two part is write the question as it is. You will get 2 marks for 4 marks. So such kind of problems we have seen. Now I'll move on to another very interesting problem, which was seen in many of the examinations, which was taken from your prescribed textbook itself. Okay, problem number 84. The following signal is for the following signal. So question is like this. For the following signals find first one, y1 of t is equal to x1 of t plus x2 of t, and y2 of t is equal to x1 of t into x2 of t. In this problem, is asking you to find the uh, multiplication and addition of two different signals. Those two different signals, I will sketch it here. So, he has given 0, -1, -2, -3, -4. Amplitude is 2. This is 2. And 0 to 3. 1, 2, 3. X of t. Okay. So that is your x1 of t. Sorry, x1 of t. x2 of t is something different. Okay. I'll check it. Okay. Once again, this also starts from -4 only. So just is given like this. I'll take it as it is and write it one below the other so that we can addition and multiplication will become very easy. This will go up to -2 and under 3 it will become 1 like this and it will cross at 2. This is your 0. This is your x2 of t. Okay, right. Just addition. First you do addition. Addition is very interesting. Just observe here at -4, -4 to 0. Here increase by 2 units. Increase plus decrease is what? Constant. Go to endpoints where it is constant. If the amount of increase is equal to amount of decrease, then only it is constant. Let us say if the amount of increase is more compared to decrease, then what will you get? You will get increase. Or if your amount of decrease is more, then you will get decrease. But amount of increase is equal to decrease and you will get constant and it may be, what is that? Constant may be 0 also. So check it with this 0 plus 0, 0. -2 plus 2, 0. 0 -4. So therefore, this and this will get cancelled. So you add it 0 plus 0, 0, -2 plus 2, 0 you will get. Now constant plus increase is increase. Go to endpoints. What is that we have? -2 plus 2, 0. And this is 1. And this is 2. So what will get? So this will be going up to, what is that? So now constant plus increase is increase. Go to endpoints. 1 plus 2, 3. So it will go up to 3. Constant plus increase is increase. -2 plus 2, 0. 1 plus 2 is 3. You join it. Fall by 2, fall by 1. Total fall is fall by 3. That's it. That will fetch you 2 marks or 3 marks. Okay, right? So this is your y1 of t. This is nothing but x1 of t plus x2 of t. Okay, right. Now, multiplication of these two. Multiplication of these two. So what you will get it? So t into t square. So t square is parabola, you will get it. Go to endpoints, where to where? 0 into 0 is 0. -2 into 2 is -4. So therefore, you should get a parabola between these 2 points. So this is -4. Okay. So parabola, which side it will come? Either it should come this side or it should come this side. Which side it should come? I'll check it with going by half the way. See, if it is half the way, it is a straight line, means you will get -2 here. Now I will multiply it. Let us see what will happen. -2, this is -2 means half the way is -1. This is +1. So -1 into +1 is what? -1. -1 will come here. So therefore, parabola would be coming this way. Okay, right. Next. Constant into increase is increase. Go to endpoints. Go to endpoints. -2 into +2 is -4. Okay, right? So next to 1 into 2 is 2. So it will go up to 2. This is 3. If you're calling this 2. So constantly see what is something into 2. 2 times something you will get it. So therefore, what you will get? So it will go up to 2 and it will come back. So this amplitude is 2 and this is 3. Okay, right. So this will be, what is that? 3. So that is your y2 of t, which is equal to x1 of t into x2 of t. Okay. So this will fetch you 2 more marks. This is one examination problem for 4 marks in the examination, right? Okay. So now sometimes what they do is they combine energy and power, operation and signal with operation energy of the signal or power of the signal. How to do it? So this is when I see this, when I gone for valuation of this paper, 8 marks question, more than 30% of the students, more than only 30% or 20% have done it, almost 80%. The question was like this: determine x of minus of t plus 3 for x of t shown in figure. So determine the energy. Determine the energy of the signal x of minus of t plus 3 for x of t shown in figure. So he has given the x of t minus 1, 0, 1 and up to this 1 and afterwards 2, 3. This is 3. So this is your x of t. Now the question why the majority of students couldn't able to answer this question is, this problem is generally what they used to do is directly find the energy of the signal. One diagram they will give, used to do it. That was the problem until that point. That means until that examination. But in this question paper, what he has asked is, so you'll have to do operation, shifting, scaling, and folding. You should do it. After that, whatever the signal you are going to get, for that you will have to find the energy. That is simple. That logic you should understand. That's it. So what is generally what he used to do? They'll give some diagram, find the energy of the signal they used to do. But this problem is not like that. Same thing only, but only thing is, first you do the operation, you will get a new signal. For that signal, you will have to find the energy of the signal. So that we need to do it. So what you should do? First you do x of t, shifting is there, scaling is there, folding is there, all those things you do. Then you write the equation for that. Find the energy of it. 8 marks question. And this is a problem number 85. How to do it? So first, this is the signal what he has given. X of minus half t, x of t. Now first we'll have to find out x of minus half t plus 3. Okay, right. So first what I do is I will do x of t plus 3. X of t plus 3. X of t plus 3 means what? Shift left by 3 units. Shift left by 3 units means what? Minus 1 minus 3. It will become minus 4. So signal will go up to minus 4. Okay, right. Next, 0 minus 3. It will become minus 3. And next is 1 minus 3 is minus 2, up to minus 2. 1 amplitude. And 3 minus 3, it will be 0. X of t plus 3. This we should do it. Okay, right? So this is your x of t plus 3. After that, x of half t plus 3. Scaling. X of half t plus 3. Okay. Half t is equal to minus 4. Therefore, it becomes equal to minus 8. I can't write to the scale. Okay. So minus a, only mention it, that is enough. Half t is equal to minus 4, therefore t is equal to minus 8. It will. Half t is equal to minus 3, therefore t is equal to minus 6. It will come to minus 6. Amplitude will remain same. Half t is equal to half t is equal to minus 2. Therefore t is equal to half t is equal to minus 2. Therefore t is equal to minus 4. This will come to minus 4. Half t is equal to 0. Therefore t is equal to 0. So therefore 0. Next, x of minus half t plus 3. Now you fold it. This is shift. You have to do the precedence rule. Shift, scale. Then I'll go for folding. Folding, I'll have to write to this side, right side. But that is not possible. I'll have to fold it. If I fold it this side, I can't. So therefore, I'll write the 0 here. I'm folded version, I'll write it here. So 0 to 4. 0 will remain at 0. Minus 4 will go to plus 4. Amplitude remains same, sorry. And minus 6 will go to plus 6. And 8 will go to, minus 8 will go to 8. That you call it as y of t. Okay, right. Say, I'll call this one as y of t. Find the energy of this signal. Shifted, scaled, and folded signal. You find the energy of this signal. So before going to the energy of the signal, you'll have to write the equation for this. Okay, right. Between 0, t lies between 0 to 4. This may fetch you on 3 marks. 0 to 4. 0 to 4. You'll have to find the equation for this. Once again, y is equal to mx plus c. Slope you find out 1 divided by 4. That is 1 by 4. And y of t is equal to 1 by 4. Increasing positive slope. Wide is 1. Width is 4. 1 by 4. 1 by 4 t. Plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c. No. C is what? 0. No need to check it because it is passing through origin. The straight line is passing through origin. You no need to calculate c. And artically you can write it as 0. So this is the equation for 0 to 4. And for t lies between 4 to 6. 4 to 6. Y of t is equal to 1. And for t lies between 6 to 8. 6 to 8. Decreasing. Okay. Y of t is equal to we can verify the answer. Whenever we write the equation, we can verify the answer. Put t is equal to, see, for example, between 0 and 4, put t is equal to 0. When t is equal to 0 means what? This will become 0, therefore it is 0. When t is equal to 4, 4 into 4 gets cancelled, you will get it as 1. That's how we should do it. Between 4 and 6, amplitude is 1 here as well. At 4 also, t is equal to 4 also 1, 6 also 1. Between 6 and 8, we shall write it. So, it's between 6 and 8. What is slope? 1 divided by 2. So, this width is 2. And this width is 2. This height is 1. 1 divided by 2 is what? 1. 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into t. But it is decreasing. Therefore, you should get a negative slope. Plus c. We don't know c. We'll have to calculate c. Give any of the values, either 6 or 8. Easiest one is 8. Put t is equal to 8. When you put t is equal to 8, 8 divided by minus 2 means what? Minus 4. So therefore, what will you get? So at 8, what is the value of y of t? 0. Therefore, 0 is equal to, if you put 8 divided by 2 is minus 4 plus c. Therefore, c is equal to 4. Therefore, equation is y of t is equal to minus half t plus 4. Okay. Can you verify the answer? You put t is equal to 6. So t is equal to 6, what will you get? 6 by 2 is what? Minus 3. Minus 3 plus 4 is 1. So this is the value. T is equal to 8. 8 by 2 is minus 4. Minus 4 plus 4, 0. That's how it is correct. Now, so this is 1, 2, 3 marks plus 1, 4 marks you will get it. Still 4 more marks to find out the energy. We did only operation on signals and writing the equation. Now you find out the energy. He himself has said, whether you no need to check it whether it's energy signal or power signal. He himself has said that find the energy. It is understood that it is a periodic signal. So energy is equal to what? Integration from minus infinity to plus infinity, magnitude of x of t whole square dt. Energy is equal to integration from where to where? Even though integration is there from minus infinity to plus infinity, my signal is ranging from 0 to 8 with different equations at different time interval. So therefore, what I'll do, first I'll write between 0 to 4. 0 to 4, 1 by 4t whole square dt. Whatever the signal is, square dt. Plus integration between 4 to 6, value is 1, 1 square dt. Plus integration between 6 to 8, minus half t plus 4 whole square dt, which is equal to 1 by 4 whole square is 1 by 16. Integration of t square is t cube by 3 between the limits 0 to 4, plus 1 square is 1, 1 integration is t between the limits 4 to 6. Okay. Integration of this one, minus half t plus 4, this is like a t. T square is what? T cube divided by 3 divided by the differentiation of this. Divided by the differentiation of this means what? Minus of t differentiation is minus of 4 differentiation 0. Okay. That's it. Between the limits 6 to 8. Carefully you should do it. Differentiation of this. Don't try to expand this one. It's a waste of time. Some of the students will do. Some of the textbooks also will do that. What they do is a plus b whole square. A square plus b square plus 2ab, you will expand it. Then you differentiate. Instead of that, better is directly you do it. What you should do? This looks like t. T cube divided by 3 divided by the differentiation of this quantity. You do it. That is a very easy method. Instead of expanding, and you may do mistakes also. That is also correct, but it is a waste of time. So 1 by 16 into 3 into, what is this? 4 cube. So 4 cube is what? 4 cube. I'll write it as it is. Okay, 4 cube minus 3. 4 cube minus 0 plus 6 minus 4 plus minus 3 by 2. That I'll write it as minus 2 by 3. 2 will go to numerator. Okay, upper limit 8 by 2. 8 by 2 is minus 4. Minus 4 plus 4, 0. Minus lower limit. Minus 6 by 2 is minus 3. Minus 3 plus 4 is 1. 1 cube is what? 1. So that's how we should do it. So 4 cube. So 4 cube is there. 4 square. This is 4 square. This gets cancelled 16 times. Because 16 is 4 square. This is 4 cube. Then only 4 is left out. So then we left out with 4 by 3 plus 6 minus 2 is 2. Minus into minus plus 2 by 3. Now which is nothing but equal to write 3 LCM 4 plus 3 into 2 is 6 plus 2. So 6 plus 4, 10 plus 2, 12. 12 by 3 and answer is 4. 1 minute, we mistake somewhere. Yeah, it is correct. 4 joules. It's correct only. Right? That's how we should do it. So this kind of question we have seen in one of the papers. Okay, wherein it is a combination of energy and operation of signals. Right. Now let us go for one more examination problem, which is a discrete in nature. Problem number 86. Okay, right. Given x of n is equal to 6 minus n into u of n minus u of n minus 6. sketch the signal, make a sketch of it, he said. Make a sketch. Make a sketch of first one. Y1 of n is equal to x minus x of 4 minus n. Second one, y2 of n is equal to x of 2n minus 3. And third one, y3 of n is equal to x of n plus 2. Okay, right. So now what is that we have is, first we should sketch it. See, in my notes I have done in the sequence method. It may be confusing. So therefore I'll go for the sketching method, graphical method. Ultimately we'll have to sketch it. So in my notes I have not sketched it. I'll do it here only. With sketch only I'll do it. Graphical method only I'll do it. Very interesting problem. Observe. This one is repeated in the latest one of the papers, other paper as 8 minus n in the recent paper. 8 minus n, u of n minus u of n minus 8, he has said. Okay, right. First of all, u of n minus u of n minus 6. U of n minus u of n minus 6 is, u of n minus u of n minus 6 is, u of n is ranging from where to where? 0 to infinity. U of n minus 6 is from where to where? 6 to infinity. So when you are subtracting from 0 to infinity, out of 0 to infinity, subtract from 6 to infinity. So what is this one? U of n is nothing but what? U of n is from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on. It will be like this. Now 6, 7 like this. Now u of n minus 6 means what? Shift right by 6 units. So therefore, what is that? It starts from 6. U of n minus 6 is starts from 6. 6 onwards, it will be there. This is your u of n minus 6. This is your u of n. U of n minus u of n minus 6 is from where to where? Sixth element also gets subtracted. So therefore, what is that? We have 0 to 5. So you should very much careful while doing this kind of problem. The reason why I am saying is, whenever it is a, let us say if it is a continuous time signal, out of 0, let us say 0 to infinity, continuous time signal, let us say u of t minus u of t minus 6, then the answer will be different. The reason is, when you say u of t minus u of t minus 6, u of t is ranging from where to where? 0 to infinity. U of t minus 6 is from where to where? 6 to infinity. Out of 0 to infinity, I am subtracting from 6 to infinity. What is left out? 0 to 6, we say. But here it is not like that. Out of 0 to infinity, I am subtracting from 6 to infinity. The sixth element also gets subtracted. Therefore, if you subtract from 6 to infinity, sixth element also gets subtracted. We left out with 0 to 5. And 0 to 5, we will get 6 elements. So that you should know it, right? So now is the one, what is that? U of n minus u of n minus 6. But that is not actually the matter, because the magnitude of this value is 1 only between 0 to 5. That means this one, this elementary signal is used to fix the range for my signal. So therefore, what you should do is 0 to 5, its value is 1. 1 into this one, this is your signal actually. This is your range. Okay, sketch the signal now. Sketch the signal means starting from where? Value 0, its value is 6 minus 0 is 6 minus 1 is 5. At 2, 6 minus 2 is 4. At 3, 6 minus 3 is 3. At 4, 6 minus 4 is 2. At 5, its value is 1. So this is your x of n. Have you got it? Because this function is multiplied by this quantity by 0 to 5, but its value is 1 only. So 1 into anything is that thing only. Therefore, this is the signal. This is the range. Beyond that, this value becomes 0. Therefore, 0 into anything is 0. So therefore, only between 0 to 5, the signal will exist. This is your x of n. Okay, now what you should do? X of 4 minus n is said. X of 4 minus n is nothing but what? 4 minus n is nothing but x of minus n plus 4. That means first you shift and then fold it. That's it. X of n plus 4 means what? First you find out x of n plus 4. Shift left by 4 units. 0 left by 4 units. That means it starts from a 4 starts from minus 4. Starts from minus 4, repeat it as it is. This is 6, this is 5, this is Bhuvana, you mute the mic. Hello? Bhuvana. Okay. Video. Okay. So, dear students, please mute your mic. Otherwise, it will disturb the other students. Right? So, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1. Reread the same diagram, shifting by 4 units. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As it is, you write it. Same copying it by shifting. One edge you shifted, rest you write it as it is. That is your x of n plus 4. Now you fold it. X of minus n plus 4, which is nothing but equal to x of 4 minus n. So fold it. This, what is that we have? 1 will go to minus 1. 0. This is minus 1. Next it is 2. Next fold means write it as it is once again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. This is 4, 5. This is 6. That is your x of 4 minus n. You call it as y1 of n. Okay. So folding we did. Shifting as well as folding. That is the first one. Second one, what you said is x of 2n minus 3. So first you find out x of n minus 3. X of n minus 3 you find out. So take the original signal, shift right by 3 units. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Shift right by 3 units means what? Add the 3 to this, what is that? Time. 0 plus 3 is 3. Starts from 3 and write the same thing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want to verify, add 3 to 4. So what is that we are going to get? Sorry, add 3 to this 5 edge. 0 plus 3. 0 plus 3 is what? 3 you will get it. 5 plus 3 is what? 8. That's why that's how it is ranging from 3 to 8. X of n minus 3. Okay. Next is the x of 2n minus 3. X of 2n minus 3. So now what is that we have is scale it. 2n is equal to 3. Therefore, n is equal to 3 by 2. That will disappear because we know that discrete time signal will take only integer value. When you scale it, if you get fraction, that element will disappear. 2n is equal to 3. Therefore, n is equal to 3 by 2. This will disappear. 2n is equal to 4. Therefore, n is equal to 2. Therefore, the signal will be at 2. 2 its values. 2n is equal to 5. Therefore, n is equal to 5 by 2. Disappear. Fraction. 2n is equal to 6. N is equal to 6 by 2 is 3. So, therefore, this element will be at 3. At 3, its value, whatever the element value, that value is 3. It will be like 2n is equal to 7. Therefore, n is equal to 7 by 2. Fraction, it will disappear. 2n is equal to 8. Therefore, n is equal to 8 by 2 is 4. So this element will be at 4. At 4, its value is 1. This is your x of 2n minus 3. That's it. So this is 6. I think it is 6 marks question, if I am right. Yeah, it is 6 marks question. 2 marks each. This one is fetch you 2 marks. This one will fetch you 2 marks. Next one is x of n plus 2. That is simple one. X of n plus 2. Okay. This one he called it as y2 of n. Okay. Now x of n plus 2. Third one. Y3 of n he called. Yeah, that is very simple. Just shift left by 2 units. Shift left by 2 units means what? Subtract by 2 units. 0 minus 2. It starts from minus 2. Start from minus 2, write down the original sigma. That's it. That's what you should do it. Starts from minus 2. Minus 2, you rewrite it. 1 minute, I'll check it. What is the sigma? Yeah. So minus 2, it is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Minus 3, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. That's it. This is your x of n plus 2. Okay. That is your y of, it is equal to y of y3 of n. Y3 of n. Okay, right? So what is that we did it? What is that we did here? 0 x plus y3 of n is x of n plus 2, no? Shift left by 2 units. Shift left by 2 units means 0 minus 2 is minus 2. Okay, that's what is there. Go to the right edge. 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2 is what? 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. You will get the element at 3. Okay, that's how we should do it. So this is another examination problem which was asked for 6 marks, and each part will fetch you 2 marks. And you can do it in sequence method also, but when they are asking sketching, you should sketch it. So in my notes, I have not sketched it. Directly I did it with sequence method, and you should sketch it here. Okay. Another examination problem. This is reverse. Problem will be reversed and is given. Generally, what they used to do is they used to give the signal, one signal, and find do certain operation they will do. But here it is not like that. Okay, no, here it's a multiplication only. Okay, this is easy. So what is said in this question is, yeah. So he has given one signal, two signals here. What is the relationship between? That's what. As I said, what they do in the examination is generally most of the examination, if you see, if you see around last 40 papers, in all 39 papers, what they used to give is one signal will be given, find do certain operation they used to tell. But in this particular paper, what he said is one signal, one input signal is given, one output signal is given. That means output signal is one more signal, modified signal. What operation you should do to get that signal? That means you have to find the operation. Earlier problems, what they do, they used to give some operation. One signal is given, then you do certain operation, you will get some signal. But whatever the signal you are going to get, that also he has given. What is the original signal? That also he has given. To get that, what is the operation you should do it? That's what we should do it in this problem, right? So it's a very interesting one. It is a rare kind of problem, what I have seen. Determine the relationship between the signal. Problem number 1 minute. 87. Determine the relationship between the signal x1 of t and y1 of t. So x1 of t and y1 of t. So he has given the x1 of t like this. Sorry. This is 0 minus 2, 2. This is your x1. Of course, so it's not to the scale. 1 minute, I'll write to the scale. Okay. Sorry. So this is 2. x1 of t is given, and y1 of t is something like this. Y1 of t. Just beside that only because 0. This is -1. Amplitude is -2. Okay, right. So this is to get signal. This signal, what you should do it. Okay. Now what you should do is you take the signal, keep on doing certain operation. At the end, you'll get on final operation. And while doing that also, you should follow the precedence rule. Okay. Right. So now, if you want to get this 0 to -1, first of all, you should shift it, no? So make this edge 0 so that it will stay at 0 only. Even after scaling also, it remains at 0 only. So therefore, what you should do is find out x1 of. So that means if you want to shift this one to the left, if you want to get this one, this set to the, because I want to get this signal. If you want to get this signal, what operation I should do it? So shift this signal by 2 units. Shift this signal by 2 units. So therefore, what you should do? x1 of t plus 2. Shift left by 2 units. Shift left by 2 units. So therefore, what will you get? At 2, you will get the signal, and this will be at -4. This edge will be at -2 minus 2 is -4. Amplitude is 1. This is x of t plus 2. But now you'll have to compress it. You'll have to get -1 now. But this is -4 is there. Sorry, this is shifted means it will be become 0. Sorry. Shifted left. Shifted left by 2 units means this will come to 0. Therefore, 0 to -4 you will get. And this -2 will go to -4. X of t plus 2. Now you scale it so that you should get -1. So what you should do? So x of what? So what I'll do is x1 of 40, I'll do it. 40 plus 2. Why I'm doing 40? Because I know that I'll have to get -1. 40 is equal to -4. Therefore, t is equal to -1. Automatically, it will come to -1. So therefore, what I'll do is I'll get it to -1. 40 is equal to 0. Therefore, t is equal to -1. You will get 40 is equal to 0. Therefore, t is equal to 0. You will get it, and remains same as it is amplitude. Amplitude will be 1 only. Now, so now what is that? Will I need vertical folding and amplitude scaling, because amplitude is also -2. So simultaneously, so I want amplitude of -2. This amplitude is 1. Multiply by -2. So therefore, what I should do? 0. And you will get it as what? Amplitude as -2. And therefore, what is the meaning of this one? Y1 of t is equal to -2 into x1 of 40 plus 2. That is the operation in what you need. That means multiply after shifting, scaling, sorry, shifted, okay, shifting and scaling and amplitude scaling. So after doing that, so this is amplitude scaling. And this is scaling, time scaling, of course. This is shifting. So that is the operation what you should have, right? Okay, I'll stop at this level. One more problem is there in that itself. I'll continue in the next class. I'll stop at this level. Okay, thank you.